Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome to episode 161 of The Shadow Frequency, where we peel back the veil of the unknown and step into the eerie corners of the unexplained. I'm Juniper, your producer, and this time we're diving into a chilling tale that's been haunting conspiracy circles for years: the strange and untimely death of British ufologist Max Spiers. Was it a tragic accident or something far darker tied to his claims of secret government programs and time travel cover-ups? Buckle up, because this one's going to take us to some unsettling places. Matt, what's got you hooked on this story?
Oh, Juniper, this one's a wild ride. Max Spiers was digging into stuff most people wouldn't touch.
Right.
UFOs, secret bases, and whispers of time manipulation. His death in Poland just screams mystery, and I'm ready to unpack it.
I know, right? It's like something out of a sci-fi horror flick. All right, listeners, let's hand it over to Matt Wilson to guide us into the shadows of this bizarre case. Take it away, Matt.
Welcome back, Shadow Frequency listeners, to the eerie glow of the unknown. This episode, we're diving deep into the mysterious death of Max Spiers, a British ufologist and conspiracy theorist who left his world under circumstances that still send chills down the spine. On July 16, 2016, Max was found dead on a couch in Warsaw, Poland, just days after sending a haunting text to his mother. It read, "If anything happens to me, investigate." Those words alone set the stage for a story that feels like it's ripped from the pages of a paranormal thriller. Max Spiers was no stranger to the strange. A 39-year-old researcher, he spent years chasing the truth behind UFOs, secret government programs, and esoteric mysteries. He spoke openly about everything from MK Ultra mind control to alleged pedophile rings within the global elites. But what really set the conspiracy world ablaze were his claims about time travel cover-ups. Max believed governments were hiding advanced technologies, ones that could manipulate time itself. He spoke of secret bases like Dulce in New Mexico, where experiments allegedly blurred the lines between past, present, and future. To Max, time wasn't linear. It was a playground for those in power, and he was determined to expose it. His final days in Poland only deepened the mystery. Max was in Warsaw to speak at a conference, sharing his research with fellow truth seekers. Friends described him as vibrant, full of energy, and unafraid to challenge the establishment. But something changed. He started feeling ill, vomiting a strange black liquid, according to those close to him. Then, on that fateful July day, he was found lifeless in a friend's apartment. The official report? Natural causes, possibly pneumonia or a drug overdose. But here's where it gets creepy. No thorough autopsy was conducted, and his body was quickly returned to the UK, leaving critical questions unanswered. Conspiracy communities erupted. Why was his death so rushed? Why did Polish authorities seem so quick to close the case? Max's mother, Vanessa Bates, revealed that he'd been investigating something big, something tied to time travel and interdimensional secrets. He told her he was onto a truth so dangerous it could cost him his life. And then there's that text, "If anything happens to me, investigate." It's the kind of thing that makes your skin crawl, like he knew the shadows were closing in. Some of Max's followers believe he was silenced for getting too close to the truth about time manipulation. They point to his research into quantum physics and secret programs, claiming he'd uncovered evidence of experiments that could alter reality itself. Others whisper about darker forces, entities, maybe even non-human that didn't want their secrets exposed. The black liquid he vomited? Some say it's a hallmark of paranormal interference, a sign of something otherworldly at play. Whatever the truth, Max's death feels like a puzzle with missing pieces, each one leading deeper into the unknown. Juniper, this case is already giving me the chills. What do you think so far?
Matt, I'm creeped out just listening to this.
Right.
That text to his mom, it's like he was staring into the void and knew something was staring back. I'm dying to know what's next.
Oh, it gets weirder, trust me. Let's take a quick break and then we'll dig even deeper. Juniper, over to you.
Phew, how are you holding up? This Max Spiers case is like stepping into a fog where nothing feels solid. Are you feeling the eerie weight of his final words? Or are you wondering what really happened in that Warsaw apartment? We're about to dive back in with Matt, and trust me, the shadows get even darker. But first, let's hit the shadow news with, I found one little tidbit here that's a bit spine-tingling. This comes from Chicago. CBS reported about hauntings at the site of an old sausage factory in Chicago. Apparently, the owner was convicted of murdering his wife there in the 1890s, and locals still report apparitions and eerie vibes around the now demolished site. If you're in Chicago, we might steer clear of Diversey Parkway at night, apparently. We might have to look that up for a future episode. Right now, it's time to open the mailbag. Let's reach over and hit that button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
We got a great message from Roger in Wisconsin, and he writes, "This is Roger, dedicated Shadow Frequency listener from the heart of Wisconsin. I just finished your recent episode on the Bray Road Beast, and I've got to say it was absolutely fantastic. Living not too far from Elkhorn, I've heard whispers of that creepy critter my whole life, and you folks brought those eerie tales to life in such a gripping way. Your storytelling mixed with those chilling witness accounts had me checking my windows at night. The way you dug into the history and local lore was spot on, and I loved how you balanced the spooky with some solid research. That segment with the old farmer's story, pure gold. Keep up the amazing work. I'm already counting down to your next episode. Grateful for the thrills, Roger in Wisconsin." Thanks, Roger. We love hearing from you, and we're thrilled you're enjoying the chills. If you want to share your thoughts or spooky stories, you can drop us a line at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Real quick, big thanks to our friends at Shimmerwood for helping us stay chill while diving into the strange and supernatural. Their award-winning CBD seltzers blend full-spectrum CBD with natural fruit shrubs for a crisp, calming drink that's perfect when the weird gets a little too weird. Hey, if you want to try it, you can head over to shimmerwood.com and use our promo code SHADOW25 for 30% off any order. That's SHADOW25 at shimmerwood.com for 30% off. Cheers to a less stress and more strange. Matt, take us back into the mystery.
Welcome back, Shadow Frequency listeners. We're diving deeper into the enigma of Max Spiers' death and the paranormal threads that weave through this chilling case. Before the break, we explored Max's claims about the time travel cover-ups and the eerie circumstances surrounding his final days in Poland. Now let's lean into the shadows and see what else lurks in this story. Max's research wasn't just about UFOs or government secrets. It ventured into realms that sound like they belong in a nightmare. He spoke of interdimensional beings, entities that could slip through the cracks of reality, possibly tied to the time manipulation he was investigating. Some of his followers believe these entities weren't just theoretical, they were real, and they didn't take kindly to Max exposing their existence. The black liquid he reportedly vomited before his death? In paranormal circles, it's been linked to cases of supernatural interference, like a physical manifestation of something malevolent crossing into our world. It's the kind of detail that makes you wonder if Max stumbled onto something far bigger than he could handle. Then there's the timing. Max was in Poland to speak at a conference surrounded by like-minded researchers. He was at the peak of his influence, with a growing following hanging on his every word. Some say he was about to drop a bombshell, maybe evidence of time travel experiments or a whistleblower's testimony. But before he could, he was gone. His supporters point to the lack of a proper investigation as proof of a cover-up. No toxicology report, no clear autopsy, just a vague natural causes ruling. It's as if someone, or something, wanted the truth buried with him. Now let's pause for a moment and consider a more grounded perspective. Skeptics argue that Max's death, while tragic, might not be as mysterious as it seems. Official reports suggest he could have succumbed to an illness like pneumonia, possibly exacerbated by his intense lifestyle or substance abuse. The black liquid, it could be explained by internal bleeding or a medical condition, not necessarily paranormal. While this view doesn't dismiss the oddities, it reminds us that sometimes the simplest explanations hold weight, even if it's less thrilling. Still, the gaps in the story are hard to ignore. Why was his body rushed back to the UK? Why did Polish authorities seem so eager to close the case? And that text to his mother, "If anything happens to me, investigate." It lingers like a ghost in the room. Whether you lean toward the paranormal or the practical, Max Spiers' death feels like a door left ajar, with something unsettling waiting just beyond. Juniper, what's your take? Are we dealing with a cosmic cover-up or something more human?
Matt, I'm torn. The time travel stuff and that black liquid gave me goosebumps, but I can't help wondering if the truth might be a mix of both worlds. It's so eerie how it all lines up. Shall we wrap it up?
You got it, Juniper. Let's send it over to you for the final word.
And that's a wrap on episode 161 of The Shadow Frequency. We dove headfirst into the haunting mystery of Max Spiers' death, from time travel conspiracies to whispers of interdimensional forces. Was it a cover-up by powers beyond our understanding, or a tragic case with earthly answers? Let us know what you think at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Thanks for joining us in the Shadows, listeners. Matt, real quick, big thanks to our friends at Shimmerwood for helping us stay chill while diving into the strange and supernatural. Their award-winning CBD seltzers blend full-spectrum CBD with natural fruit shrubs for a crisp, calming drink that's perfect when the weird gets a little too weird. Hey, if you want to try it, you can head over to shimmerwood.com and use our promo code SHADOW25 for 30% off any order. That's SHADOW25 at shimmerwood.com for 30% off. Cheers to a less stress and more strange. Any last words?
Stay curious and keep looking into the unknown. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Matt, and good night to all you shadow dwellers out there. Until next time, keep your eyes on the dark and your ears tuned to the shadow frequency. Good night.
This episode was produced with a commitment to exploring the unexplained while grounding our discussion in documented discoveries. All interpretations are speculative and intended for entertainment purposes.